Hey guys, guess what? I leave for case tomorrow. This is so cool and I've been waiting for this day ever since like April. So seeing that CI did a college countdown video, I shall do one too. Junior year, here we go, and here are the top 10 things. 10 things, I think. No, 10 things. Here are the top 10 things that has happened to me since I stepped foot in case and became a freshman since 2 years ago now. The case wireless internet. The internet at case is pretty fast. You know, you don't get to stream HD videos on YouTube every day. Over the summer, I've been dealing with some incredibly slow connections and it's time to upgrade that a bit, for free. Speaking of, when I was deciding which college to go to, I visited Case, and their internet left a really huge impression on me. I was connected to Case Guest, which is the Wi-Fi free to the public, and it was one of the fastest connections I ever had. So, leaving the internet aside, the university just has an incredibly massive computer system. I got access to some of their special high-performance computing equipment over the summer, and really looking forward to playing with it. And, for someone that spends a lot of time in China, the university provides free VPN to access Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and all that cool stuff. Well, I suppose that's what one would expect from such a huge private research university, but I still can't wrap my head around the entire computer system that Case has. 9. The WAS. The reason that this and some others aren't higher on the list or didn't even make the list is because they aren't everyday events, but this, it was a life changer. If you don't know, Steve Wozniak, also known as Steve Woz or simply the Woz, is the main engineer in Apple. Yes, the Apple that Steve Jobs took a bite out of. He was really good friends with Steve Jobs, and is basically the reason that Apple exists, if you ask me. So I don't want to go into too much detail about this, but here's a clip I found on the internet showcasing basically what it was like to be in there in the room with him and doing this Q&A session.
Entertainment, we were going to have better education, and I love that, and I said, what is my talent?
8. The Missouri Academy of Science, Mathematics, and Computing. So there's not a lot to say about this, other than the fact that it was my first home in the US. During my first year at Case, I was so homesick for the academy that I basically, well, felt really miserable. The entire academy was a family, and I missed that. I went back during my spring break freshman year, and sure enough, it hit the refresh button on me, and that's when I really started accepting Case as a new home. I still miss the academy for what it had to offer, but now I've moved on. So now that I've graduated for several years, I can safely say that the academy magic will never leave me. We are a big family, and even if we're total strangers, we can become instant friends if we've both survived the academy torture. I mean, if we're both part of the academy family. And guess what? Next year, there's gonna be 3 of us at Case. 7. The YouTubers. So on Facebook, I have this entire photo album dedicated to YouTuber stuff, and it is really weird when your real life meets your YouTube life. Again, the only reason this isn't higher is because all these meetups just happened for a while, but it has impacted me, especially Derek. Who am I trying to hide this from? Meeting my favorite YouTuber 101? Like, come on, Alice! I do still have that selfie of me and Derek as my Facebook profile picture. Oh well. It just happened so fast, and I still remember a lot of details as if it happened yesterday. I can do an entire video on this if you guys want me to. Tell me down below. As with Hank and Lacey, I went to Hank's concert when he performed at Cleveland. He's so tall. And the Catherine story, I'll tell it at some point. Lacey gave a talk at Case and I said hi to her. That's about it. If things work out, I might be able to add John Green on this list by this time next year. Maybe I'll even meet more YouTubers. Get Dustin? He's into rockets, right? We have a rocket team.
How's everybody doing tonight? They be jamming.
6. Every break when I go back to China, there's always new stories to tell my friends, and if my friends aren't there, my Chinese tutors. I do want to do a video about that place at some point, but long story short, my tutors have become my friends, and my tutors are always there, just a 10 to 15 minute walk from my house. Like, they're my friends, but they're also older than me. And this is China we're talking about. The power dynamic basically makes it a place where young people's voices aren't heard, and old people are supposed to have all the wisdom. Like, being younger than my tutors, it feels wrong for me to be calling them my friends, but that's exactly what our relationship is. Also, when I get back to China, I get to meet some of my old friends from high school and occasionally middle school, which is just awesome. And, of course, I get to meet my family. 5. Being home. Case has become my second home in the US. It's great, I almost never feel bored. There's always something to do and homework to catch up on. I don't think there's a lot to be said. You guys all know what I've done in robotics and rocket team. And really, it's a home away from home. Sometimes even better than staying with family, since your friends literally just live right down the hall. 4. This gorgeous building. The year 1905 means something to every physicist, but it means more to me than just Einstein. This is the building that most of our physics classes are in, and 1905 is this building's birth year. And here is a wonderful picture from back in the days when there was nothing beside it. Let's take a break. Here's a picture of Newton's apple tree, and I'm finding that as I go up this list, I'm starting to talk less since they mean more and more to me, and I don't want to say the wrong words. So let's do a lightning round for the top 3, alright? 3. What? I guess? Am I a YouTuber? The details are kind of fuzzy, so let's move on. 2. Nerds at Case are awesome. Heck, we even got an email saying that Case has slots of Pokemon all around campus. What other school would put that in their daily news? 1. I suppose this should be expected. After all, that's what I came to college for, right? Okay, that's it from me this week. I just realized this would be a really good video to go back and watch when I'm stressed out this semester. If you guys want, I could do a full video on any of the 10 things mentioned. Just let me know down below. And I'll see you all next week, ready to end the break for good.